Hello everyone, I'm Theresa and this is your oracle message for the month of December. Welcome back to another oracle of the month, the last one of 2021. This year went by weirdly fast and very slow at the same time, at least to me. A lot of ups and downs, but the important thing is that we are still here. Okay, if you are new to my oracle videos, fear not. They are very simple and easy to follow. I will shuffle and draw the cards and then give you some time to focus on the cards, to look at them properly and see which ones are calling out to you, which ones you feel most drawn to. I will then pick them one by one and reveal the card and the message behind them. And the ones you have picked bring you your oracle message or advice for this month of December. Really easy, right? Let's shuffle the cards. Let's start and see what the first card wants to tell us, and the first card is a reversed one. Okay, so if you picked the first pair, you got the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, so while the pride, this card tells you about miracles and lets you know that things will happen, this card was drawn reversed. Okay, this is not necessarily a negative thing, but it changes the meaning of the card quite a bit. Having this card drawn reversed is a call to take care of yourself, okay? You need to nourish yourself like a cow would nourish her little calf. December can be an unsteady month for you, and you may feel that you can't achieve anything you set yourself to. You can feel unbalanced even with yourself. As such, take some time to figure out what can be wrong, how you can nurture your body, your mind, your soul. Analyze what is lacking in your daily routine that is vital for you to be better. What can you change? Remember that little changes on your daily routines can become a habit and change your whole life. For example, maybe you have been too inactive and you are starting to suffer from pain on your body because of that. And by making the small change of, for example, taking a 15-minute walk every day, you can give your body 15 minutes of movement, your mind 15 minutes to wander off problems, and your soul will feel that those 15 minutes as nourishment. Keep doing it until it becomes a habit, and you will soon be longing to do 20 minutes rather than 15. So, to pair up with the cow, we have I Remember, Soul Plan, Fated Life versus Destiny Life. Okay, so Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. This is a very interesting pair. I Remember card tells us about our fate versus our destiny. So this is one of the cards that actually makes me not absolutely love this deck, okay? I'm not a native English speaker. You've probably noticed that by now. But as far as I'm aware, destiny and fate are two words with the same basic meaning. As such, when I first read this card, I was very confused about it, and I had to read the booklet like a couple of times to really understand what they were trying to tell us. To me, even though these words mean the same thing, fate is something we can't really run away from, that we have that fate, okay? And on the other hand, our destiny is something that we are in charge of, to some degree. Thinking like that helped me to better understand this card, but I would have phrased it a little bit differently. I would change this phrase if I had made this deck. I wouldn't use fate and destiny, but okay. Moving on, Our soul plan is our destiny, the thing our soul longs for. But we may be fated to something else, especially if we don't follow our heart and soul and take some risks. And it really is what this card wants you to do. Risk. Follow your soul's desire. Don't let yourself be limited by the circumstances and have your fate decided by others. Embrace changes in your path in order to be more true to yourself. Take the nourishment that the cow spirit wants for you, and if you don't know what your soul craves, stop for a bit and try to understand it. What does your soul long for? Are you happy with the future you are seeing ahead of you? Or can you change to something that makes your soul sing? Figuring out your desired path will help you shape up your destiny. Let's put them like this. Moving on to the second pair. Okay, the White Raven Spirit. The message, trust in the magic. Very, very interesting card for the last month of the year. Okay, so this month you need to trust in the magic. Trust that the universe is actually working in your favor. There is magic in everything. If you think about it, even our bodies are magical to some degree. How somehow the molecules gathered in the perfect way to allow us to be alive. How our organs work together and in perfect sync so we can do things like breathing. The magic of a little seed that falls into the ground and in a matter of days turns into a sprout. And then later on into a flower. There really is magic in everything and we just need to observe it. And sometimes magic isn't observable with the eyes, okay? Keep that in mind. You need to connect with the rhythm of nature to embrace it so you can really feel it. So trust in the magic is a message that things will work out in the end. Your situation now, even if it isn't as positive as you would like, will progress in your favor. But you need to trust to be able to recognize the magic around you, to really pay attention on how things are working, and maybe even give them a little help so they can work in harmony. This card lets you know that December can be a great month to connect to yourself, to your spiritual side. Take a little more time of your day to really strengthen your spiritual connection. Okay, and to pair up with the raven, with the White Raven, you're not alone. Can you see it? Okay, isolation, physical connection, community. A card that is very relatable to many people during the holiday season. This can be a time of great joy or great depression, okay? And this is a very straightforward card. You are probably isolating yourself from the physical connection that we as humans can need to thrive. The physical touch can heal. Receiving a hug from a friend can help a broken heart way better than words on a text message would. We as humans have this sense of community. We often work better together, building bridges instead of walls. Not everyone sees things this way because they can be afraid to open up to the other side. But we always end up looking for the same things: love, acceptance, friendship. These are the things that we end up looking for, we end up craving, no matter how afraid we are to show ourselves to others. Maybe you have been too disconnected from people and you've been acting a little bit like an hermit, or maybe you are so connected to people, via your smartphone, social media, tons of apps, that all of that connection is actually making you neglect the ones that are close to you. Does that make sense? So take December to reach out to family and friends, to those who feel like home. Recharge your batteries with love and care from other people, real people in the real world that you can give a hug to. But please remember that there is still a pandemic going on, so take this advice in a careful way. Be with people only if you trust them, if you know they actually take precautions when going out, or even better, do a test before you are all together. So trust in the magic that the universe is working with you, not against you, and take this time to reconnect with the sense of community, to feel the physical energy of others. I just realized they were out of frame, sorry. So let's move on to pair number 3, and on the pair number 3, another reversed card. Okay, it's the Otter. You are never alone. Okay, very similar to the Starseed of pair 2. However, the lovely Otter is reversed. Remember that reversals don't have to be a negative and heavy meaning. These deck's reversed cards are protection messages, and as such, I will ask you, have you been avoiding the love and care of people around you? Have you been dedicating yourself to just one person? You can see that there are 2 others, a couple, on this card. Sometimes we can channel all of our time and dedication to a single person, which can leave us drained of energy and end up feeling alone, thinking that we only have that person in our life. And what if that person disappeared? Would we be alone? But you are not alone, okay? This card reversed wants you to know that you just need to open up yourself to the experience of love to find it. Reach out, make a call, send a message. Somewhere out there are friends to be discovered, or even old friendships to be rekindled. You don't have to be alone. There are billions of people on this earth, and we are all looking for someone to be friends with. So the chances are you will find your people if you haven't already. And to pair up with the Otter, Star Family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Okay, this is an interesting fit with the Otter. Okay, Star Family are those that are made from the same stellar fabric as you. Those people that you meet and instantly feel like home. They instantly feel like you have known them all of your life. This is a similar concept of past lives. Meeting a soul you met in a previous life will feel differently than meeting someone else, if that makes any sense. But keep in mind that not everyone meets their star family or past life friend and so on. However, we can create our own family. Those that, like I said, feel like home. Friends that you can be your most true self with. No fear of judgment. So not only the Otter wants you to be more open to others during December here, but the Star Family is calling you to call in for support from your family. This family can be friends, okay? Not actual blood-related family. So December will be a month of connections to you or reconnections. You should be more social and open to those around you, and especially to those you can call family. If you don't have friends to call family, then remember the message of the Otter and be more open to meeting people, to reach out to people and to find out people with the same interests and hobbies. Who knows if you end up finding your own star family. And if you feel alone at the moment, you can comment on this video and let me know how you feel, share how you feel, and I will reply to you, okay? I will always be available to anyone who needs a friendly word. So don't feel ashamed or afraid. We are all in this together. I will be a helping hand if you need me to. Now let's see what's the card of pair number 4. So exciting, the last card of the year. Okay, the butterfly. I love this card. This card is very beautiful. Transformation is beautiful. Lovely message to end the year. You are called to accept transformations around you. Acknowledge that transformation and changes can be hard, painful, but the end result will be worth it, will be better. The butterfly is a very beautiful and hairy flying creature, very elegant. But it starts out as a very awkward caterpillar that doesn't appease to everyone. So accept the changes and how you are changing into your most beautiful and honest self. Growing up is learning to love yourself, to accept yourself, and to even empower yourself. Take December to shed the cocoon away. Think about what you are becoming for the next year. What are you carrying at the moment that isn't allowing you to open the cocoon and fly? Toxic relationships, bad habits, lack of self-esteem. It can be so many things that only you will know for sure. So sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Envision your butterfly self and discover what you need to let go in order to get there. Whatever keeps you from moving isn't yours to keep. And the pair of the butterfly is cracked open. Okay, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, remember that I just said changes and transformations can be hard? Well, this card is a confirmation that December will indeed bring something that can crack you open. You can feel like you have hit rock bottom, but please do not despair. Surrender to it, accept the pain, the hurt, the fear. Cry, scream, release all the negative energy from your body and don't let it take over you. Release it so it doesn't eat you up. It can be that December will turn out to be an overwhelming month with a lot of pressure, you know. There is a lot of pressure to be present to everyone, to be joyful all the time, to give into the holiday spirit of spending money on gifts, working harder than ever, crowds everywhere, and so on. And maybe you won't face like a tragic event that will crack you open, but the stress of the season will slowly open this crack. So keep an eye out for your own health and surrender to the alchemy of life, but don't drown in it, okay? Allow yourself to fall down to your knees, to feel the pain, and to yell at the world if needed. When we fall down, the only way left is up, so when we rise stronger, wiser, and bolder. So this month of transformations will make you rise again, beautiful, strong, and ready to conquer the world. And these were the oracle message for this month. I'm really happy to be doing the December oracle, as I wasn't really sure I would be able to do it, but I just couldn't give it up. I just couldn't miss the last month. So let me know what cards you have picked and if the messages were helpful or not. And please remember that this is a generic reading done from very far away, so always keep that in mind. Remember that you may not resonate with the message received, and that is perfectly fine. As I always say, take what is helpful to you, what you need to hear, what can help you move forward, and leave what doesn't help you or it doesn't feel right for you. I hope you enjoyed being part of my community here on YouTube this year, and I hope you stay for another year filled with good things. I will try to create more content for the next year, and I do have a few ideas in mind, a little bit different from what I've been doing, but I'm lacking the time to do everything. But I'll get there, I hope. So don't leave without subscribing to the channel. That way you will be notified every time a new video is out. And give this video a big thumbs up to let me know you liked it. And of course, feel free to write me a comment with anything you want to share with me, good or bad about this video, let me know. I'm always happy to get some feedback from all of you. You can also support my channel and help me keep doing videos for all of you by donating on my Ko-fi account. You can find the link on the description box below, and as always, there you can also find the links of my other social media, my other social platforms, where you can find me and talk to me if you are curious to know a little bit about me. I will see you on the next video. Have an amazing month of December and enjoy the holiday season. Stay safe. Bye. What are you doing, baby? Oli. Estás no quentinho, filha? Estás no quentinho? Tá no quentinho? Tá. Ai, tão bom.